Begin.
Hello everyone, my name is Gargi Verma and the topic of my presentation is the ozone depletion, its causes, effects and the methods of its prevention. When we go out under the sun, we apply plenty of sunscreen. We want our children to play outside during summers, but are they really safe under the sunlight even with the sunscreen lotions? What happened to our Earth's natural sunscreen? Before proceeding and stating the thesis of the topic, I would first highlight the real-world example to discuss the issues. Gleason in 2008, Morgan in 2010, and the Ozone Hole Incorporation in 2011 claim that there is a great amount of ozone depletion over the Antarctica and the Arctic, and it is still going to remain, which may cause skin cancer and even the blindness. Ozone, which is called as the Earth's natural sunscreen, protects life on the Earth from the sun's harmful radiation. Ozone is a gas that covers the stratospheric layer in the atmosphere and traps the right amount of the radiation required for life. The thesis of the topic. Research suggests that the release of the ozone-depleting chemicals, the ODCs in short, such as free atoms of chlorine and bromine in the air by human activities is the root cause of the ozone depletion and becomes hazardous for humans, plants, ecosystems, and the aquatic life. However, there are various methods to prevent it. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA in short, in 2011 has provided the process of the ozone depletion, and based on this research, I have created a visual aid. This visual aid shows the step-by-step process of how simple chemicals can be dangerous once they are released into the air, and then how they break down the ozone molecules to stop its screening effect. At this point, it is very important for the audiences to think critically about this issue. And here it is. First, chlorofluorocarbons, the CFCs from human activities such as the use of refrigerants, aerosols, air conditions, fossil fuel vehicles, and industries are emitted in the air. Second, the CFCs accumulate in the stratosphere, that is the ozone layer. Third, the ultraviolet rays from the sun strike CFCs. Fourth, the free chlorine atom is released into the air. And once this free chlorine atom is released, it reacts with ozone and breaks it down into its constituent atom. Now, where is the ozone, our Earth's natural sunscreen? And that is why everyone in this world should be prudent in making the world industrialized and technological. Now, we move on to the next part of our presentation, that is the effects of ozone depletion. Where there is no ozone, its screening effect reduces. It can no more block the harmful radiations from the sun. So they excessively and directly fall on the earth and attack the humans, plants, ecosystems, and the aquatic life. For example, the UV radiations cause skin cancer and blindness according to the research. They destroy the plant cells, inhibit photosynthesis, and produce less oxygen, which is important for other living beings. They kill even the microscopic plant species in the ocean that produce oxygen. Now I welcome the questions from the audiences. Yes, please.
Will it help if we avoid getting under the sun?
Yes, getting sunlight is important for health too. According to Nickerson in 2010, the UV exposure is necessary to activate the vitamin D, which is an important nutrient to maintain the health of the bones, teeth, and the body immune system. However, proper prevention and protection is needed than just avoiding to go out in the sun. Our goal is to reduce the health issues, and that can be done by minimizing the chemical waste. Thank you. Yes, please.
We can apply an excessive amount of sunscreen to protect us from the sun. But why did you say even sunscreen is not safe for us?
That's a good point. Well, man-made sunscreen may be helpful, but after all, they are made from chemicals too. Raymer in 2012 proves that the chemicals in the sunscreen are absorbed by the skin and over time they imitate the natural hormones in our body, damage the DNA molecules, and may further cause the skin cancer. Therefore, it is up to us to choose between the nature and the man-made material. Thank you. Now we move on to our next part of the presentation, that is the methods to prevent the ozone depletion. The first thing that we need to do is to follow all the environmental laws, especially from the US Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Then we can use carpooling to reduce the fossil fuels, use electronic vehicles, use green cleaning products. We must say no to CFCs, and there are alternatives to the CFCs such as fluorocarbons and the isobutanes. In conclusion, humans want the natural sunscreen, the ozone, back in the atmosphere. It is every human's obligation to reduce and avoid the ozone depleting chemicals, that is the ODCs. Choosing the various means to reduce ODCs can help preventing ozone depletion, such as reducing the fossil fuels, following the environmental laws, saying no to CFCs, finding the alternatives to CFCs. The blind use of chemicals by humans can release a single atom of free chlorine in the air, which may destroy the thousands of molecules of ozone and destroy its screening effect. The choice is ours, whether we want to continue the blind use of chemicals or we want our natural sunscreen, the ozone, back. Thank you.